Welcome to Real Talk Hilton Head, the podcast of Coastal Carolina. I'm super excited about this episode. If you want to know what's happening in the Hilton Head area for the holidays, this is the episode you want to listen to. We're here with Erika Hayes from Island Events magazine. She's going to give us the lowdown on all the things to do, all the events, and we're going to dive right in.
This episode brought to you by Summit Services. Heating, cooling, electrical, and pool systems done right. Visit callsummitservices.com.
Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you for having me, as always. I'm so excited to be here in our very warm holiday season.
I know, gosh. For those who are not here, we're at literally 72, 75 degrees.
Yeah. We have the window
and it's
open.
wintertime.
Mm-hmm. I actually had a long sleeve shirt on, and I came outside. I was like, oh, I can't do this. I was trying to be all festive.
Yeah, not happening.
I had a Christmas sweater, but I had to go with sheer because we're very fortunate to have a very, very warm holiday season.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, Erika, December in Hilton Head's all about so many fun things. We've got Christmas lights, we've got Santa visiting the little ones, fun family festivals, drinks, dining, and Lowcountry traditions. So I'm really excited to chat to you about that. So why don't we dive in?
Well, December is very much the holiday season, depending on whether you have religious beliefs, just cultural beliefs. Like, it's very holiday friendly for everyone, and that's of all ages. But I think Hilton Head as a whole really appreciates the slower season, because summer for us is very, very overwhelming. So everyone's just kind of getting to spend time with family, and whether it's your work family, your actual family, it's a great time to just see some magical lights, whether it be on a palm tree or on a house. It's the true holiday spirit. And I think there's so many events beyond just Santa sightings or worship. There's just a lot going on in between, but you're pretty much throughout the entire month of December, it's holiday.
It is, and there's a ton to do.
Yeah.
So,
I think my favorite thing is the seeing all the palm trees and the lights.
Yes.
I love that.
It kind of feels like Australia, where like Santa's on the beach, like on like a surfboard.
Yes,
that's exactly right.
Sometimes it can be very chilly on Christmas or like just throughout the month of December. But sometimes we have like 75 degrees.
beautiful weather like this.
Until very the end. So I think we're looking at a warmer one this year. But it's
Hallelujah.
I've FaceTimed family from the beach on Christmas Day, and they're like in snow, and they're like, what are you doing?
And you're like, don't you want to be down here right now?
I just got a text from a client today. She moved back to Virginia, and she's like, it's freezing up here.
Yep.
I was like,
Sorry.
I was gonna say, they know some realtors.
Yeah, I know, right? Move back.
We can help. So this month, we really wanted to feature shopping small business on the island.
Yes, I think, and shopping small on Hilton Head looks different than necessarily shopping small somewhere else, because I cannot stress enough to shop local during the holiday season.
Yeah.
They say if you're using your dollar spend for the holidays, and it extends beyond the holidays, is that for every dollar you spend, if you're shopping at a big retailer, maybe 11 cents stays in the community if you're lucky.
Yeah.
When you shop small, 67 cents.
Wow, that's a big impact.
Yeah. 6 times,
So I was gonna say it's 6 times, and like the small businesses here who are donating to little leagues and to animal shelters and to just the community in general. So it's just, if you can shop smaller, so take a browse around Caligny, the shops at Seapine Center, Main Street, like there are so many places that even if sometimes you feel like it's a little bit more expensive in the store, you just have to kind of remind yourself that like it's 6 times the amount is staying within your community. And that can be just a good habit to take back, even if you're just vacationing on Hilton Head, just kind of getting in the mindset to shop smaller, especially right now. And it doesn't even have to be you're buying physical gifts or stocking stuffers. You can buy experiences.
Yeah.
So that's what I always think is very interesting, because you wouldn't think to buy horseback like a ride for the holidays, but that's just, it's a really cool gift that you could give for someone who doesn't necessarily want stuff.
Yeah.
Or you can buy
It's an experience. Buy an experience
like
for somebody.
buy them the jet ski day, but they don't have to use it now, because I mean, even though it is warm enough sometimes for us, but that's something that you could use in the spring, or if you know someone who's vacationing to Hilton Head, like go ahead and book a tour for them for whenever they're coming here. So that's what, and that 67 cents, like that applies to, because all of those businesses are small businesses as well. Like we don't have a major activity that's this big national, like even our golf courses, like the money stays
Local.
in the community.
Yep.
So I think that that's just really, I could not hit it harder enough, is to shop as small as you can, because it can get overwhelming when you start to see like the big Black Friday sales and everything. It can be kind of you're just like, oh wow, and you're spending.
Yeah.
But kind of just reducing as much as you can and keeping Hilton Head and Bluffton businesses thriving, because they do need it this time of year to get through until.
So
Well, we have a bunch of friends. I really want to park on that
Yeah.
point, because we actually have friends. I was talking to Terry about that.
Yeah.
You know, and his business is, he's a captain, and he's like, this
fishing
time of
charter.
year is so hard. And I'm like, that's a great idea. Buy a fishing charter. Buy a one of those parasailings. Do something like that, because especially if you got family coming in town in the summer, you're always looking for stuff to do. Buy it now and save it for
I was
then.
gonna say, and also it kind of like shifts your spending like between Q1, 2, 3. Like if,
Yes,
if
it
you already
does.
buy the gift now, then a
Yep.
parasailing doesn't come up later.
You
when
get
you're
a
like,
2 for 1.
There you go.
So many of the businesses are offering such great deals
Yeah.
this time of year. So sometimes you can get like a restaurant gift card where you spend 100 and it only costs 80. Like, and that's just stuff that you can stock up throughout the whole year.
Yeah.
But it's just so helpful for them this time, just to because most people, to keep their employees staffed, they still need them this time of year. So that
Absolutely.
they do need the revenue. So it's just, but I love gifting an experience instead of things this time of year.
Yeah.
And it's just,
That's a great
And
idea.
it's things too that you may not necessarily, you would never try on your own,
Yes.
but you're like, oh, I was gifted it. Like, that's why I brought up horseback riding, because it's like, that's not necessarily something everyone tries.
Yeah.
But it's just like a fun little, and that can be for whether you're vacationing or you live in Bluffton and you just want
Want to come
over.
in. No, I agree. Are there any local stores, or you said local shop, small? Like, what would you recommend? Because you said the shops at Sea Pines.
Oh, just most businesses within all of our shopping centers. So whether it be Shelter Cove Town Center, the Harbor, Harbor Town, Caligny Plaza, Main Street, all of them
Have local owners.
pretty much 90+% of those businesses are owned by like a more mom and pop shop style.
Yeah.
It's very rare that even some of the chains, they're more of a franchise chain that you're going to find. So like an ice cream shop that you may be seeing like Kilwins, for example.
Yeah.
That has a local owner. It's not like a national owner. So that's like, if you're shopping in those shopping centers, really it's just kind of staying away from like big box retailers or online.
Yep.
And let's not forget too, this goes out to Savannah, Bluffton, Beaufort. Same thing. You got a ton of artisans down in Savannah,
exactly.
right?
Yes.
And you got a lot of small businesses out there. Bluffton, the same thing. We have a lot of friends, like the Compass Rose Room.
Yeah.
Local business owner, health and wellness.
Health and
Beaufort,
wellness.
a lot of smaller. So it's everywhere. So wherever you're at, get out, explore, get into the whole Lowcountry,
Well,
and
I was
it's all.
saying, like, just keeping those habits, whether it be you're back in Ohio, like just kind of encouraging to kind of get into that mindset of shopping smaller when you can.
Yeah.
But you mentioning Savannah and Beaufort, that's another really great one, is doing like a staycation of sorts. Is like buying a hotel in downtown Savannah, or like a really cool like an Airbnb or something over in Beaufort.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people live in Bluffton and they never really go to that area except for maybe a day trip.
Yeah.
So it'd be so nice to just be able to gift someone like a night stay.
Yeah.
We did that last
We
Christmas.
did.
We went to Savannah with the boys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did the whole overnight thing, walked around downtown, shopped on Broughton Street. Yeah, it was great.
It's just so
Sometimes
nice.
so nice to be able to spend the night, because it
Yes.
can be like, everywhere here is so walkable.
Yeah.
Right.
That by the time that you've been walking for 6 hours, you're like, oh,
I don't want to drive an hour.
You're like, I don't want to drive the hour back, but
Yep.
it's just really nice to be able to.
Well, and it just adds a different ambiance to the trip as well. It's just a different feel, especially for the boys. They like to walk around Savannah at night. It's our closest big city, right? There's a lot more lights and a lot more action that's happening.
It's a great way to kind of experience and especially if you're doing it around the holiday season, just something a little different too. Because even though we have a lot going on Hilton Head and Bluffton, it's there's other things happening there that you get to experience.
There's a lot. I mean, I've seen candlelight concerts that are happening in Savannah. I mean, all these cities have tree lightings too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and there's
So-
so many they're really big right now into pop-up bars.
Oh.
But they're completely holiday themed. So like
Okay.
the entire hotel's bar will have an entire overhaul where it's entirely decorated for the holidays.
That's neat.
And it's like, some of them are really cool, like the Christmas story themed, where like they have the leg lamp and the whole thing. There's even like Santa on a motorcycle hanging down from the ceiling in some of them.
Oh, and that's what in Savannah?
It's all in
You've
Savannah.
seen? All right, well,
That's
definitely check that out.
The Christmas
wow.
story. It's
Yeah.
my favorite. I grew
know,
up right
it
down
is.
right just south of where that was filmed.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
In
You would
Cleveland.
love the pop-up bar. Then it's called Frosty's.
Okay.
The Thompson Hotel, it's a brand new one
Okay.
over in Eastern Wharf.
Okay.
That one has a very, like, it's kind of a 1960s-ish themed, and they have records on the wall, the leg lamps and the
great.
whole thing.
Oh, cool.
Oh, we're going to have to check that
Gotta get a
out.
leg lamp.
No, no.
I was going to say, well, someone gifts you.
No.
That's the kind of stuff I'm saying. Like, that would be a phenomenal gift to be
It
like
would.
a night
It
at
really
the
would be.
Thompson or something.
That would
Just
be.
like-
So he can look at the lamps and it doesn't have to come home with me.
Exactly.
It's a phenomenal gift. We can maybe put it in this next studio.
No, not happening.
Are you thinking about making a move to the Lowcountry?
Whether you're searching for the perfect home, or you're exploring vibrant communities on the coast, or dreaming of a new lifestyle, we're here to help.
Contact the David Dale team today and let's make your dream a reality.
Well, we're talking holiday lights, right? So let's talk about them. They're all over the island.
Yes.
Yes.
All month long. I mean,
Thank
they're
you.
starting to go up now. So let's talk
The
about
displays
that.
on Hilton Head, we mentioned it in November.
Yes.
With the firehouse kind of being one of the biggest unexpected displays.
Yes.
Yeah.
My original memories of Hilton Head was, I think it was before your time, was Dove Street lights.
Yes. Well, we've
still go
been
down
up
there.
Dove Street.
We
yeah,
drive down there
do.
every year with the boys.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
it used to be a little bit bigger because I think some of the
Oh.
residents kind of
Stop.
scaled it back because
Okay.
you used to wait like an hours just to get in line to
Wow.
go see it. It was, and they used to take donations for. I'm not sure if they still do.
Well, let's explain to everybody what Dove Street is. Yeah.
So Dove Street on South Forest Beach on Hilton Head. So the Forest Beach, there's North Forest and South Forest.
Yeah.
South Forest, you might notice that all of the streets are named after birds.
Yeah.
And they're all in alphabetical order.
Oh, I
So
didn't
it's very
think
easy.
about that.
That's something new
That's
to me
easy.
right there. Heard it here first.
Like I think it's albatross or I can't remember the names
Okay.
of the birds, but they all go in birds in alphabetical order.
Okay.
So
That's
great.
fourth one down, D,
D.
is Dove Street.
Yeah.
So Dove Street, it started as early as I can remember. I don't remember when it officially started, but just residents started they have some hanging trees over the street, so
Yeah.
they started just decorating collectively as like a whole little
Little
team.
community, yeah.
And it became just such a huge deal. So I could say like residentially they still are probably the number one street to go down.
Yeah.
But I don't want to encourage too many people in case they don't want that many
People
people
to go.
driving through. But
All
there
right.
are official ones.
Sneak past.
But yeah, pay attention to the different, especially you guys, the different bird names.
Okay,
It's just little
for sure.
things
Yeah,
that
that's
you
really
remember.
cool.
You're like, oh, okay, they're egret is right there. Okay, cool. That's neat.
Well, what I love is when we did go we went to Dove Street maybe 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
They had done a great job. It was there were 2 streets that were
Okay,
that were lit
grown.
up, but each of the yards were lit up, and it's nice because you can just go slowly, and they have bubbles blowing out, and well, obviously it changes each
Yeah,
year,
it was
but
really pretty.
it was
Cool.
a good attraction.
And it's
yeah.
like it's so sweet from the kindness of their hearts to do it as the
For the
residents.
community.
But there are more official kind of
Yeah.
Yeah.
places that people can go
So
to.
let's talk about those.
One of the first ones in the beginning of the month, I believe it is on December 6th and 8th,
Okay.
is Historic Mitchellville.
Oh, yes.
Love
So
that.
that is, if people have not been over there, it is a phenomenal little section that is kind of in a lesser known area of Hilton Head because it's on the heel of sorts. If you're looking at
the
it, like,
north end of the
yeah,
heel.
the north end of the heel. So it's not in the south end where predominantly, especially visitors, if they come for the first time, have been to.
Yeah.
But it's an area celebrating. It's called, the official name is the Historic Mitchellville Freedom Park.
Yeah.
But it's celebrating the Gullah Geechee heritage and just that rich history of the island.
Yeah.
But their light display is it is free to go through. But they encourage donations.
No, it's a driving, right?
drive.
You
Yeah.
drive.
You
You
drive
drive through it. Yep. So, and we went last year, or was it the year before?
We almost go. We
almost go every week.
Oh, yeah, that's one we always do a night out.
It's one of our traditions. We get the boys
Get
in
some
with the
hot
hot
chocolate.
cocoa, and we go hit all the spots on the island.
Put the
Usually
windows
Christmas
down,
Eve.
put our T-shirts on, get our hot. I'm just kidding.
Now you're messing with people.
I don't have to double check, but I think donations for that one go to Deep Well. That's kind of a common
is that
thread
the Deep
you're gonna
Well?
find throughout Hilton Head donations during this time of year.
And it runs really smoothly. So if you're worried about sitting in the car for a while, it doesn't.
It does,
You go through really smoothly, and it's beautiful because they have
have it very
everything lit up.
organized, yeah.
Yes, it's extremely organized.
And it's just that little stint of the official going through. But there's throughout the entire month displays.
Yes. What else do you have for us?
We have the Harbor Town lights running
Okay.
from December 1st through January 1st.
Okay, so that's for the whole month.
The whole month of Harbor Town's lights, and they have their tree, the strolls. They have drop-off centers for toys and things for everybody.
Yeah.
But it's just seeing Harbor Town with all the lights is really
And
special.
reflecting off the water, it's gorgeous.
Oh, especially in the yacht basin.
Yeah, in the yacht basin.
So,
Yeah.
so nice.
Yeah.
And the same thing with Harbor Town lights. That's the same thing as December 1st through January.
January 1st. Okay, so that's
And that one, I do have, it's 125,000 lights.
wow. Wow.
a lot
In
of lights.
Harbor Town?
Harbor Town.
In Harbor Town. Wow, that is no wonder it glows off the water.
I'm telling you.
Well, what's really neat about that, just to expound on it with the walks, that's a lovely evening thing to do with the
It is.
family. I mean, you just stroll next to the
You can go
water.
through and shop small at all the businesses right there.
There we go. Back to the shop small.
It's going to be a common thread with the
Yep.
areas.
Yep.
A lot of those, and that is just a double reason to go to those displays, both in Harbor Town and in Shelter Cove, is you
Yep.
could hit some shops and restaurants while you're there.
Absolutely. And they're both different feels. So
Very
if you want different experiences, it's two different places, but still gorgeous with lights and
100%.
restaurants.
Did we
and-
mention Shelter Cove too?
Oh, I think you did.
That was Shelter Cove.
Shelter Cove, yeah.
Shelter
Oh,
Cove,
Shelter Cove is the 120.
They're the 125,000.
Sorry, you were
yes.
talking Harbor Town. My bad.
both.
So I was confused. So
Yeah, we were talking about both. I don't
Okay,
know exactly
sorry.
how many lights are in Harbor Town. It's
Yeah.
probably comparable to
Okay.
that
Okay.
because it's weird to think about when you start thinking about it per light. That's
I
a
know.
lot.
That's a lot of lights.
a lot of
A
lights.
lot of lights.
But let's go back to Harbour Town. Greg Russell does kicks it off, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So Greg Russell, if you're not familiar, you haven't seen some of the episodes, he is a Hilton Head staple.
Yes.
He's a family-friendly musical performer that's been performing since Hilton Head really has been a thing.
Yeah.
He is just.
He's like the oak trees,
I was gonna say he is.
and he's under the oak tree.
He's under the oak tree, and he kicks off the tree lighting
Okay,
over there.
that's what. Is it a kid show or is it an adult show?
I think it's a family
show,
but
okay.
I don't think it's exclusively for
For the
like,
kids.
just kids. I think that's usually those are advertised more as
gotcha.
like just for kids, but this one is for everybody to enjoy.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not like adult only performance. Like it's for the whole entire group.
That's awesome. And that again is for the whole month.
Yes.
So both Shelter Cove and Harbour Town is December 1st to January 1st.
And the Greg Russell concerts though are only from December 23rd.
Okay.
That's when he will be doing the Christmas concert
Okay, on the 23rd.
on the 23rd. So, but Sea Pines has their schedule printed.
Yep.
So there's going to be sometimes some live music and performers throughout the month of December, but his concert specifically is December 23rd.
23rd.
does
okay.
does he do anything for New Year's?
He
Eve?
does. I think he's part of the ball drop, but I
Ball
don't want
drop,
to
yeah.
promise that he's
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
We'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah, we'll
but
get to
I
that
just
in a
because I
minute.
could have swore he was there twice.
Twice in a
last year, yeah.
month, yeah.
So okay.
All right, well, I think that's it for lights. So we've got the station, we've got Mitchellville, we've got Harbour Town, we got Sea Pines, and then private residences are all lit up as well.
Well, and let's not forget our mainland friends. Is there anything, do you know, going on? Does Old Town do any
Old Town
lighting?
Bluffton?
Bluffton
Does-
is not as organized in terms of official
Okay,
events, but you're
got
going to
it.
find lights on Calhoun Street. You're
Yeah.
going to find a lot of now, even some of the newer centers down in Buckwalter.
Okay.
It's kind of more collective, like holiday displays, even as far as the new, like Washington Square down in Buckwalter.
Yeah.
They're having really great, like, shop and strolls kind of things, and they have Santa sightings and picture opportunities, but they're everyone is decorating.
Yeah.
this time of
Yes.
year.
And Savannah, doesn't Savannah have a big festival, or not festival, but isn't there a big like drive-through in Savannah? I thought I saw last year.
There is.
Yeah.
It is at there. It's a little bit further out of town, but you could take 95, particularly if you're coming from Bluffton.
Okay.
It is at I think it's called the Coastal Botanical Garden.
That's
Oh,
it.
that's it. Okay.
That one is
Yes.
a paid entrance, but it's stunning.
I saw
It's a
pictures
bigger-
online.
It's like a bigger display.
Yeah.
So it's worth the entry point, but it again, if you're doing these like day trips over, start
Yep.
checking off all of the.
Well, and
different
if you spend the night at the hotel,
say.
right, and we can go see the Christmas lights. All right, we got our calendars
This is what,
filling up.
listen, this is
is
what people
awesome.
want to do. This is
Yeah.
the time. That's the quality time together with the family, enjoying it, you're getting everything that the whole area has.
It's
to
a different
offer.
season.
It
Well,
is.
one of
It's
my
such a
favorite,
different season.
since my family is us and a dog.
Yes.
I love seeing pets react to the lights for whatever reason. They really love drive-through light displays.
Oh my gosh, we haven't taken our dog.
Yeah.
So what does your dog do?
I don't know about
She's
that.
just mesmerized. Like
Yeah.
we took her last year, and she was just mesmerized by the whole thing.
Oh,
Normally,
wow.
she's scared of her own shadow, but
Yeah.
she was.
like,
It put her
"What?"
in the holiday spirit.
Oh, good.
Our
All
dog
right, so
would
take
probably
your
just
furry
bark.
friends.
Flash
yeah,
would just bark at him.
Flash would yell at everybody.
Are you thinking of selling your home?
With our exclusive Elevate package, we combine over 50 years of experience, cutting-edge data analytics, our unique marketing strategies, and our extensive network to help your home rise above the rest.
While maximizing your sales price and minimizing the time on the market.
So contact the David Dale team today to learn more.
Awesome. All right, so that's lights. Let's talk about Santa sightings and family traditions. So there's obviously lots of little ones. So Santa's coming to
I
town.
would say, and it kind of what I was just talking about. Santa has even extended to pet opportunities. Like
Okay.
Even Hilton Head Humane does like pictures with Santa.
With your Santa and your dog? Oh, wow. Okay.
Because, not every Santa display is pet friendly.
Yeah.
But one that is Santa at Top Dog in Shelter Cove.
Okay.
That one is for kids and pets.
Oh, nice.
Top Dog is unbelievably pet friendly. They even have like just separate dog like stuff for the menu. It's like
Oh, wow. So they have dog food on.
they might not have a full menu, but I do know a place that does have a full dog menu is Skillets in Caligny. They're another one that they're just unbelievably pet friendly.
That's awesome. I had no idea.
I
No
learned about
idea.
it from just our articles in the
Yeah.
magazine. It was like pet dining for.
You mean
it's
this magazine?
yes, in Island Events. It may not run every single issue,
Right
but
here,
we do
Ashley.
have.
Look
We've
for it.
got dining. There's a lot of pet-friendly opportunities. So especially if you're coming into town for the holidays and you're bringing
And
a
you got
pet,
a pet. Yeah.
they don't have to be excluded or stay back at the rental. Or you can bring them to a lot of opportunities. And it's really fun too to get your picture with. That's a really cherished memory is like kids with pets.
With their pets.
Santa.
Absolutely.
But there's
Absolutely.
and the other one is for pets. I'll kind of just theme
Go
it
for
more
that.
on that way. Is there's one called Paws and Claws Parade
Oh.
in Sea Pines. That's on December 28th. You dress your pet up to be in like a holiday parade.
Oh, well, that would be
that's
fun. Yeah.
awesome.
That would be
Do you
so
know where the parade route is, out of curiosity? I'd be
I
curious.
think it might be in Harbortown.
Okay.
Check our calendar.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's just so cute.
That's
And
Oh
it's
my gosh,
lit.
I want to see that. I would
too.
take my dog, but
I'd love to like dress Bailey up as like a reindeer or something.
reindeer.
Santa leads the parade. It's really cute. I was like, that is so nice. And I think they might have like some like pup cups and stuff for the pets. It's just, I always really love them like whenever they can be included. And it is really seeing animals in costumes.
Or dressed up.
And all of the different like beautiful bandanas and stuff. And I'm like, what a great photo
Yeah.
opportunity for
That's
everyone.
great.
And I think especially for kids too, like being able to take your pet, that's just another cherished memory.
Yeah,
But
for
for kids, there's a lot for Santa opportunities.
Okay.
There's brunch with Santa at
Ooh.
Alexander's.
Okay.
If people are not familiar with Alexander's is,
Love
it's
Alexander's.
when you enter Palmetto Dunes, not the Shelter Cove side, but actually Palmetto
Palmetto
Dunes side.
Dune.
But you don't have to enter all the way in. So you can just turn in the gate. Because some people, I think, get a little confused. They think of it more of like Sea Pines, where you have to cross the gate. But for Palmetto Dunes, it's on the other side. And that one is brunch on December 21st.
Okay.
It's photos are included, and any portions of the meal and the inclusion price is going to Deep Well.
Oh, wonderful.
So kind of that's like a
that
common
same thread
of throughout the season is a lot of local businesses. Again, another reason to support local businesses. They're donating to these incredible charities that we do have.
Wow.
And Santa will be at the Greg Russell Christmas concert.
Okay.
So that is again on December 23rd.
23rd, yep.
So that is kind of marking Santa's arrival. So he'll be there with Greg.
Yep.
And there's the Harbortown Holiday Fun, December 27th through 28th. That one will have holiday movies, marshmallow roasting, train rides, and there will be some Santa opportunities there.
Oh, that's fantastic. So after Christmas, if you've got family in town and you're looking for things to do, but that's great. So marshmallows, trains, Santa.
It's just a good way to just kind of continue, because I think that week of like between Christmas and New Year's, it's all a wash.
It is.
It is. You just want to keep it going.
You just want to keep it going. So
and transition.
Just keep those like family traditions. And even if Santa's not there, it's like you're just keeping it going and kind of still staying in that cozy spirit, even if you might be in a tank top.
So we've talked about the Deep Well quite a lot. Are there any other volunteer opportunities? Because I know there's a lot going on the island. Do you have any
There are.
that
I mean,
you could
I
recommend?
mentioned Hilton Head Humane earlier. They're
Yes.
always looking for help, especially this time of year. If you have beyond donations, they have a thrift store that supports Hilton Head Humane. It's
Okay.
called the Litter Box.
Okay.
They're always looking for donations. So as you're clearing out or maybe replacing things this holiday season, always consider donating to them.
Okay.
And they, this time of year, they're looking for towels and blankets.
All right. Towels, we have plenty of those we can donate. For
Yeah.
sure.
And another thing is always cleaning supplies.
Oh,
So like
okay.
bleach, laundry detergent, because
For the shelter.
for the
That's
shelter.
right. Okay.
And there's volunteer opportunities too. So as if kids are off for the holidays, even just taking a dog out for the afternoon, especially like teenagers,
Yeah.
it does a world of difference for those animals. Just to get them kind of away from shelter settings are not great.
Yeah.
Not the best.
And you can even just go sit with the cats and pet them for hours.
Yeah.
So it's just a really kind of
I think that's a fantastic opportunity. I mean, I hadn't even thought. Usually, you think about going to a church to serve food or doing a box for children for Christmas,
Serving our furry friends.
but your furry friends. If you've got a heart for furry friends, I think this is a fantastic way to give back to the community.
And kind of what you're saying, there's so many opportunities, even if you're not affiliated with so many different church groups are so welcoming this time of year for volunteers.
Yeah.
So whether you're helping at soup kitchens or organizing boxes for people, there's a lot of opportunity to give back this time of year. It's really, if you feel that you're just at home doom scrolling and you want to get out there, even just a quick search, you'll be able to find multiple opportunities. And also just we do have an older population on Hilton Head. Even just spending time at some of our local retirement centers and stuff, just spending time, because it can be a little bit lonely time of year.
It's
So
true.
just go
It's a good
play
point.
some board games or something. It makes a world of difference for those residents, because it can be a little bit lonely.
Well, that's got to be hard if your family's not coming in town over this season.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's just not an option. But I think that so much of Hilton Head and Bluffton and the whole surrounding area, you really, again, you never can be bored. There's always some place.
It's your
to
fault
go.
if you're bored, right?
It
We've
is
said
your
this
fault.
before.
You almost have to work hard to stay bored.
Exactly.
So I think that, and I think that kind of, it's become a common thread for a lot of people, the digital fatigue of kind of just.
Well, it's a good time to put it down. We've talked about this year doing service projects with the boys. You know, I think it's very important to create a good rounded human being, right?
And
to
just
be able
like
to
leading
give
by
back.
example, because sometimes it's hard to
1000%.
say like asking someone to do something if you're not participating in it yourself.
Correct.
But there's so many places to go during the holidays, and just volunteer opportunities of even going to shops, helping them out. There's just it can be in so many different ways.
Different avenues,
that you
different
may not
ideas.
think Like you love to clean, you can go help someone clean. Like there's
Oh, you're welcome to come to my house. Please volunteer for my house.
I'd love to see that volunteer list and meet those people. Really,
Please, you could come organize my garage.
I want dogs.
I was gonna say sometimes too, like people just want to be away from their family. They
Yes.
need to get out from it, so you can go shopping for someone or something.
No,
It's-
I agree.
There's a lot of ways to kind of
Yeah.
get out and
That's
be
good.
helpful.
Awesome. So we've talked about volunteering, we've talked about the kiddos, Santa. What about some outdoor holiday adventures?
Yes, so kind of what I was saying, depending on this time of year, you can spend a lot of time outside, even in ways that you may not think. Like you could be doing slightly water sport activities outside, but one that is a very unique thing for this area is it's called sandy sledding.
I know, I'm
Which
so
you did
excited
not-
for you to tell me about this.
Yeah,
I had no idea about
So
this.
it's on December 27th at the Sea Pines Beach Club.
Okay.
And I believe it starts at 1. You'd have to confirm on the time. December 27th, it is a competition where you build a sled as a team
Wow.
and you're sledding on the sand.
On the sand. That's so.
So wait a minute. Okay. I need like an actual sled, like the.
They give you the
They
supplies.
give you the material.
But I'm
So when
saying
you
though,
go-
like it's a real sled, like a snow sled,
It's a wooden sled.
It's a wooden
which
sled.
you get to decorate.
and you slide it in the sand.
Essentially.
Yes.
It's, I'm not the sandy sledding expert. I would have to
Check our
participate.
website,
Yes, I
hiltonhead.com.
think they even have, I think Sea Pines has videos of this, but it's just, I mean, we don't have snow. That's
Yep.
as close as you're going to get.
Yeah.
It's a
But-
great family activity after
It is.
Christmas because you go as a team
Yeah.
and you compete against other people. I mean, that's
But
fun.
I'm just, I have to see the video because in
All
my
right.
head, you know me, I'm a visual guy. Like I'm trying to picture like.
It's more on the flat because, again, and I always say this to everyone, whether you're visiting or live here, don't disrupt the dunes.
the dunes, yep.
They're very important for the ecosystem of Hilton Head and all of the above.
Yeah.
So I don't want people to think that that is where you're
Yeah.
sledding down, and I don't want people to grab their boogie boards and disrupt those dunes.
Agree.
So that's why I think they have these kind of little competitions and fun is to kind of get people away from doing
I think
that.
they just like pulling him. It's probably
You're
like a
pulling.
race where
It's
you're
a
pulling
race.
somebody on the sled is
It
what I
kind of
saw.
reminds me of those like a boxcar race.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's just a place to go take a sled.
I've never. Have they done that every year? I've never even
I've
heard
never
of that.
heard of it
I
either.
don't know how many years they've done it.
Okay.
Well, I know for sure it's this year.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's on our calendar.
All right.
So December 27th, I think
Yeah.
that's going to be, and then again, if you're already in Sea Pines, you could pop over to the stuff in Harbortown, and you can really, so if you don't live in Sea Pines, you can kind of make that gate fee like a whole.
Yeah, you can do a whole day there with all
Yeah.
these events.
Yeah.
The one thing I did want to say with that sledding, I saw you do have to register.
You do have to register.
So I just wanna
it's
mention
on their website.
that.
You can get to it through hiltonhead.com. We have it already on our calendar,
Okay.
and that'll lead you to the places.
Perfect.
But if not, it's on the Sea Pines website as well.
Okay, awesome.
Yay.
So I know that there's another event. You want to ask about that?
Well, this is my favorite one of the year.
That's why I asked you.
Tell me about getting right.
Shivering.
Yeah, I know, right? Tell me about this polar plunge, what is it? The polar bear
Which
swim?
you would never do.
I know,
David is cold
If it's not
adverse.
80 degrees, I'm not getting in it.
No, to anyone who does
Yeah.
polar plunge, so we do not. Our water never gets that cold. I mean, it's like bath water in the summer,
Yeah.
but even in the middle of December, January, our ocean water stays pretty warm.
It does.
What's pretty warm to you?
That is
It's
debatable.
definitely like over 50. Like we don't have freezing water. It's like over
Yeah.
50.
Yeah, 50.
That's
You'll die
cold.
in that.
No, you won't.
I would almost say maybe 60, but I mean, it's the reason why we have Atlantic bottlenose dolphin year round. Like we,
Yeah.
our waters are warm. We have fish. We have things. I don't think. One time I've maybe seen a little bit of ice on some water on Hilton Head, but that's
Yeah.
like a cold pond.
Yeah.
So our polar plunges do not look like other places.
Arctic plunges.
Yes, Arctic ones. Where they're
It's a low country
where
plunge.
they're having to cut the hole in the ice to jump in there. Ours are a pool.
That's a real man
I
doing
know.
that.
All right, so we're going to do the polar plunge?
No, there's
Come on.
no way.
Let's just do it this year.
Yeah, I want you lead
Hey,
the
if
way.
we get a bunch of people out there smashing the like button and saying, hey, do the polar plunge.
All
we'll
right,
do it.
then we'll go. Comment, plunge, plunge,
If
plunge.
we can get 20 plunges, We'll do
We'll
it.
do it. That's a deal. If you put 20 people put plunge, we'll do it.
You will?
All right, I'll do it.
We'll never get
and then
20
we'll
plunges.
video it. Well, never say
You never.
So that one happens on December 30th. And since
Okay.
we don't have cold water, it is in a pool.
Yes.
It's
It's in a pool. It's not in the ocean?
Oh, I thought you were
I thought it was in the ocean.
So this is at the Harbortown pool.
Oh, I'm glad you clarified that. I was imagining the ocean.
Now, I bet that's going to be colder than the ocean.
It is colder. And I think
Okay. So maybe we take back that plunge comment.
I was just
It's
saying,
got to be 200 plunges. And then
1,000.
Yeah, 200, then we'll do it. The 20's off the table.
I think some people do more going into the ocean for cold, but this one is organized
pool.
for the pool.
Okay.
Okay, so could you tell me where that is again?
Harbortown.
Harbortown
Okay.
Pool. Okay, good. Sorry,
Or the
I was
hub of it all right there.
I was
The
still
heartbeat.
freaking out about the swimming pool.
And again,
Man, what if we're at like 199, and all of a sudden
Then you go.
yeah.
Asher will put in plunge to make it 200.
I would. Thank you, son. I love you.
Awesome. Sorry to interrupt you.
No, but and again, most looking these things up. Always in doubt, if you're looking for locations for everything, refer to Island Events or HiltonHead.com for the locations, because it's a lot to take in to kind of save these
And
places.
absorb it all.
But that is this is the November issue, but the December one will be out
Shortly.
shortly.
Yeah.
And our calendar, you can always just kind of highlight things or bookmark it.
I still haven't seen the Nutcracker.
I know. Every time
I had planned after that episode. There's so many things, but then our calendar is just insane,
get
Packed.
packed.
and you're just like. So, anyways,
It's okay.
I just saw it. By the way. I was like, we'll mention
So
that.
let's talk holiday markets and seasonal shopping. So obviously we've talked in the past about local artisans. We have a ton of them. So the holiday is very important for that time of the year for them, as we've said. Are there specific areas people can go to find the handmade gifts?
Yes, so if you're looking for more handmade gifts, we talked about it in the November issue, but there's the Gallery of Gifts.
Yes.
So that one is within the Art Center.
Art Center, yep.
So that one is running from December 1st through January 3rd. And
Yep.
so that's an opportunity to get smaller gifts, but it's beyond just the Gallery of Gifts. It is not just the one and done. Every Saturday, there's the Hilton Head Community Market.
Okay, yeah,
That is over in the park behind Shelter Cove Town Center.
okay.
I think Shelter Cove Community Park is the name.
Yeah,
And they have a market every single Saturday, and that's another opportunity to shop small. That they also donate a portion of their proceeds to various charities throughout the island.
Wow.
So it's just a double encouragement. But some of the it's a mix of so many different things, but most of the items there you're going to find, it's not markets where it's just drop ship material. It's like handmade materials, like whether it be handmade soaps, handmade, like it's, and there's also produce, and it's a full market. And that one's every Saturday, rain or shine.
Okay, great.
So they're always running. And then, but specific dates, there's an artisan alley over at the Shops at Sea Pine Center,
Okay.
and that one is on December 4th.
What is that? What is it? Just local?
So the Shops at Sea Pine Center has recently started this Artisans Alley where they have in the space, kind of in the stretch of the shopping center.
Yeah,
there,
like
they
in the
have
center.
like a little pop-up like
Oh, nice.
artisan alley. So it's
Yeah.
kind of it's another opportunity for smaller artisans and vendors and stuff to kind of have like a little pop-up shop.
That's great.
Yeah.
In there, and it just it also helps the shops as people are walking through, and you can grab a lunch or something while you're there.
Yeah.
But that one specifically for December is on December 4th.
December 4th. Okay, so that's coming up.
And then the other one, if you're over in Bluffton, kind of very in lieu of what you're going to find, like Gallery of Gifts, is the holiday market at Soba.
Okay. I love the Soba. That Soba
Yeah.
gallery is gorgeous. I know we've talked about that before. It's cute. When I say gorgeous, it's cute.
I know, I was going to say, it's not grand enough to be gorgeous.
yeah, I
but
had to change those. What I mean is it's cute and
so
it's very quaint.
It's,
Yeah.
And they're, for people who are not familiar, have not seen, we've mentioned them before.
Yeah.
It's the Society of Bluffton Artists. So if you ever hear SOBA, it's and it is all member run. So everyone, they're not necessarily have to be from Bluffton, but they live in the area.
Okay.
So and they have rotating gallery of who's on display, but they have specifically, I believe it's through the 28th Yes, so December 1st through the 28th is their holiday market.
Okay.
With
So is that every day, or is every day they have
Every
artisans
day they
out?
have the stuff
Okay.
that's kind of more for gifts.
Nice.
Beyond just their normal gallery displays. So that's just a little extra encouragement. And I know they usually they'll kind of beef up displays typically like on Thursdays because that's the farmers market day.
Gotcha.
So anytime there's something going on in a concentration in Bluffton, you usually see a bigger push.
Okay.
So Thursday. So if you're looking for a bigger Bluffton day, I always recommend going on a Thursday because
Okay.
that's the farmers market day.
That's
Okay.
great. That's awesome.
good.
I just wanted to go back to the Art League for people that didn't see the episode last month.
Yeah.
Basically, the Art League is a gallery within the Arts Center of Hilton Head, and within that, we're having the gifts.
Yes.
Yes.
So the art center is the whole building, but on the back side, if you're coming from 278
Yeah.
in the back, is a beautiful gallery, and that one very similar. It's a collective of artists are all members.
Yeah.
They have rotating galleries, but for the month of December, they started in November into December is their different handmade gifts and just beautiful art, and you're typically going to get a little bit more of a lower price point
Yeah.
versus some of their art can be real investment pieces.
Yeah.
So this is a great way to support the Art League and a little bit more
Brilliant.
manageable budget for most.
That's great, and I just wanted to make sure we
Yeah.
clarified that.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
want to
well,
talk
that's
about too, like, what's it? Okay, perfect. Ornaments. What was that ornament place we went to last year? I want to go back there again this year.
Ornament
Right above
place.
Rockfish, where we all went. And,
Oh,
well,
the
it's
art
not Rockfish
cafe.
anymore.
It's the art cafe where you can go and
Yes.
actually
Yes, you can
paint
paint
your
ornaments,
ornaments.
yeah.
So that's kind of a tradition that we do. So we go and you can paint anything, all kind of pottery. Really,
Yeah.
that's what it is. It's pottery. So we all choose an ornament and paint it, and then they fire it, and you come back in a couple days once
Yeah.
they've fired it and varnished it, and we have that piece.
It's a cool,
So
cool
that's a little
shop there.
cross
Yeah.
tradition that
I
we
just saw the
do.
ornaments on there.
Okay.
I,
So it's something else to do if you're visiting.
That's always that's become my keepsake for travels or anything is ornaments. And
Yes.
It's just always nice
Yeah.
to pull it out this time of year because you're like, oh man, that was my time.
I remember when I did
Oh,
this.
That's what we do every year with the boys. Is since they were born, well, her mom
My mom started
did
the
that,
tradition.
and then we would go every year. We would get them something about that year of their life, and then collect it, and then we're going to give it to them when they're off.
and they can
married.
go
So
put it on their trees.
every year of their life will be a certain ornament that's memorable to what they were into that year.
That's
Yeah.
so nice. It's
Yeah.
really
And then they have their own tree, so we have a tree downstairs and a tree upstairs, and the boys get to
tree.
take out their ornaments and put it on their tree, and every year they look through them,
And
and
they
there's a
remember.
reminiscing, and it's just a sweet time.
Yeah.
So
If I had more space and more trees, I always essentially want kind of the festival of trees.
Yeah.
People have not been to the Hilton
gosh.
Head one.
No.
That is. Have you ever been to the festival of
No.
trees?
no,
I've
no,
not.
tell us about
Oh,
it.
I need to find the exact location because it's changed in my lifetime. But it's something that I've been going to since I was young.
Yeah,
I think it's at the Sonesta. I'll have to double check
Yeah.
this one.
and
And
I can
want-
put an
I
overlay
want
up.
to say that it's affiliated with Hilton Head Prep in a way, but it's local businesses will decorate different trees to a theme.
Okay.
I got it.
So
Yeah.
it'll be like the salty dog tree,
Yeah.
the
Got you.
surge tree, the like.
We need to do the real talk tree.
We should do the Real Talk
Very
tree.
Real
And
Talk
it-
But I mean, what another great thing to go and see. I had no clue that was
So yes,
even...
if it's in our calendar, it's Festival of Trees.
Okay.
I did not mention it for this outline, but it's and there's another Festival of Trees, as you mentioned, kind of like going over to Savannah, and people can always pick up a Savannah Scene magazine as well, our
Okay.
partner one.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's there's a Festival of Trees at the JW Marriott.
Oh, that would be
yes,
good.
that would be great.
Yeah, we used to do that back home in Akron at the big Hilton downtown, and it
Okay.
was the same thing. Businesses would donate it, and then people could actually bid on it. I think they would auction
Yes.
them off and
Do
then
they
donate.
auction them off here
That's
too?
the same thing for Hilton.
Okay.
So you can bid on the tree, and it's a fundraiser.
Okay.
We got to
That's
do
great.
Hilton Talk.
I
I
think we
already
should.
see a Real Talk because all the guests, it can be a theme for the year with all the guests that have been on, so it'll be something with them.
That's
so we'll have
awesome.
little island event, like
There you go.
ornaments. And
There
stuff
you
like
go.
That.
That would be a great idea. This
be
time
cool.
next year, put it on the goals.
All right,
Goals.
2026.
2026 Real Talk Tree.
All
So
right.
I will be talking about the Real Talk Tree
Next year.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm so
That's
glad
awesome.
that you mentioned that.
Yeah, that's
great.
really cool.
Any other traditions you have with your family?
With my family, I'm spoiled that since I'm from the area, we usually always go to the beach that time of year just because it's always so quiet and nice just to kind of soak in a little bit of sunshine in an unexpected way. Yeah. But I really just love seeing the big displays, and I really just love seeing the shopping centers decorated. There's something about taking pictures. I don't know why, but seeing garland and a bow on something just makes me immediately feel in the mood.
Yeah, I agree.
And there's ways too, is some of the even kind of not outdoor activities, but places like Northridge and the cinema over in on the south end.
The Plaza?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Park Plaza.
Park Plaza.
They will show sometimes older holiday movies and stuff this time of year. And then if you pop over to Savannah, they show them in like their historic theaters there. I think Beaufort even does the same. So it's kind of like you can really kind of go around. I think the drive-in in Beaufort.
Is it operating at this time of year?
I don't know if it's operating, but I know
But that would
in the
be a
past
fun thing.
they've done holiday movies.
Oh, yeah.
Because if anyone's never been to a drive-in,
Yeah.
it's very cool that.
Well, so it's Highway 170.
Highway 21.
Highway 21 drive-in. So look that up. That's a great idea.
I love
We
that.
have a lot of fun going out. So that's an old school drive-in. They have 3 or 4 screens playing different movies, and you pull up with your car. And
The old school
we take-
concession stand.
Yes, the old school concessions. It's really a throwback.
I say my husband's never been to one. I should take him this year. He's from
You
the
should.
UK. He's never.
Oh, he's never done
He's
it?
never done it before.
I'm surprised.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
surprised.
just never done it before, and he's like, it just sounds so. He's like, what are you talking about?
Well, they don't have the speakers. You know, I used to take the speakers and put them on your window and roll the window up. Did you guys do that?
Oh, yeah, that
Or
was
that
back
a
in the
Zimbabwe
day. Yeah,
thing?
and the speakers, you
I was
had to
saying,
get a
now
speaker
it's-
that worked.
Yeah,
that
now
was
you
always-
like tune into
the FM,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that you don't put it on your mirror anymore or your window anymore.
There's just so many ways to just be close to your family
Yes.
at this
Right.
time of year, and it's nice to kind of be absorbing the slow pace of the little thing, the slow country.
Yes.
Because nothing's moving quickly.
Yeah.
Do you watch this every year? Do you watch the same Christmas movies year in and year out?
I do. I'm a creature
Lord.
of habit. I kind of non-traditional ones. My favorite Christmas movie is Gremlins.
Okay.
Oh, I love
Yes,
Grimm. I haven't
it's-
seen that in a minute, though. Wow.
It's not for everyone, but I love it, and
Yeah.
it's kind of it tings on like my 80s nostalgia movies.
Yeah.
But,
Yes.
a fun story was actually the Grinch, the 2000 or the year 2000.
Yeah.
At Park Plaza Cinema was where I saw it as when I was young, and Ron Howard was there.
Oh, my
He used to
goodness.
live on Hilton Head.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
Oh,
it was
that's
really
awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
He was like signing people's
that's really
posters
cool.
and stuff. So I got to see.
you go.
I got to see the Grinch with Ron Howard. It was very, very cool.
That's awesome.
So the Gremlins. Okay, that's one for the book. I was not expecting
Well,
that,
every-
so you surprised me there.
And the reason why he asked that and why I looked at him, a little
Why?
inside story. Every year he tries to make us watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer or
Come on.
Rudolph,
Claymation one?
the like cartoon.
It's
the
the
old-
claymation.
Oh, is that what a claymation? Okay.
Come on, that's like,
Oh my gosh.
And Frosty.
Frosty. I'm like, Frosty is heartbreaking.
What's the one?
I
where
can't do
the-
Frosty.
The little elf wants to be a dentist. I can't remember that one.
Yeah, that's the
Is it a year without Santa
It's another.
Claus?
Yeah, no, it's. Oh, I know what.
I'm
These traditions.
giving you homework now.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll go Google it.
You know it out there. Put it in the comments. But yeah.
Sure. Well, we better.
In the Christmas Story. Gotta
Yeah.
watch. And It's a Wonderful Life. You gotta watch
Oh
It's a
man,
Wonderful Life.
he pounds us to watch these, and the boys and I are like, again.
Hey, it's about real estate.
It is.
Like,
I
it's
was
a
gonna
real
say,
estate
I was gonna say,
Christmas
as a
story.
realtor, but a little trivia fact for you was that was filmed in the dead of summer. So
Oh,
if
really?
You notice they're sweating
Sweating?
profusely.
How
Oh my
is that?
gosh, now I have to see it.
That's
When
awesome.
he's running at the end, he's really sweating.
That's funny.
Like poor
It's in the
guy.
summertime. All right, let's talk seasonal shows, concerts, and
Yes.
entertainment. So
Yes.
it's packed with shows. December is packed
Love
with
the shows.
So what's on the
You mentioned
calendar?
the art center earlier. Frozen is still going on.
Okay.
So that
Yep.
is definitely a big kind of winter theme show this year, and that's extremely family friendly.
Yes.
Because so if your littles are not used to going to see a live performance, that's a really great way to, it's like an introduction to going to see a live performance, because it's something that so many know, they know the songs, they know the whole thing. But to see it sung live is really special. And you're supporting the Art Center.
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely.
By going to see a show. And there are holiday pop concerts. There's one, it's coming up so soon, so you may miss it by the time this is out, is December 1st.
Okay.
And that's through the Hilton Head Symphony Orchestra.
Okay.
So that one, if you go to our calendar, you can see the schedule of Hilton Head Symphony Orchestra does quite a few shows this time of year in different locations. But I do know there's one on December 1st called Holiday Pop.
Okay.
That's good.
Where is that?
I can't remember. I think it's at First Presbyterian, but I can't. I'd have to
just go to the calendar.
I didn't write it down. But there's it's kind of like a pop-up, but it's different performers. So it's not always going to be the same show.
Okay.
But it's outside of their normal concert series.
Okay. Great.
And there's one that's really great on December 5th, so that's kind of earlier in the month, is the Hilton Head Choral Holidays, or Society Holiday, I think it's called.
Okay.
And that one is, it's a really nice mix of commercial Christmas with like worship.
Okay.
So it's a mix of songs.
Oh,
so
great.
it's not just holiday worship, it's kind of a mix for everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're very welcoming to everyone. So it's in a church setting, but it's very inclusive, and it's very, very comfortable for everyone to get involved. And it's nice to have that kind of healthy mix between the two for everyone this time of year. And it's just a beautiful, I mean, for people who haven't seen choral performances, it's stunning live.
Yeah.
Where is it?
That one is at First Presbyterian.
At First Presbyterian. Okay. That's great.
And that one is on December 5th.
5th. Okay.
So it's kind of like an early
Getting into
Hard
the
to believe
mood.
it's next week.
I know. It's
crazy.
right around the corner.
Just so you know, we're filming a couple days before Christmas. I mean,
Thanksgiving.
peeking behind the curtain.
Little peek.
And on December 5th, 12th, and 19th, we've mentioned them in the past, there are magic shows at Comedy Magic.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they do performances throughout the entire year, but they kind of do a little bit more holiday themed this time of year. For people who have never been or have seen us talk about them before, it's just a great small venue, a very intimate performance, but seeing magic done in a holiday style is kind of a fun little play.
And honestly, some of the best comedy. It really
clean.
is.
Really
That's
funny.
the thing. It's clean. It's family friendly.
It's really
It's
good.
family-friendly comedy. The full name of the venue is the Comedy Magic Cabaret,
Yep.
and it really is a mix of those three. It's like there's always going to be elements of comedy and magic in all the performances, whether it's the owner and headline performer Carrie Pollock or his guest performers. There's always going to be everybody's got a mix of. They might not be a professional comedian, but it's gonna be a fun show no matter what.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And they have food there as well,
They have
and
food and
beverages.
drinks, not large meals, but it's definitely they do have table service.
That's awesome. That was something I wanted to say about Carrie. Sorry, went out my head. No, it was something I wanted to tell you.
Oh yeah, we're at 52 minutes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sorry, that went as you were saying. The Holiday Magic Show. We had mentioned it last time. Anyway, I'll think about it and come back to it.
And it kind of is segueing out of it, but there's we'll talk about them as we wrap up for another performance. But
Can I say what I was thinking? So sorry. Gift cards. That would be a great small business. That was my
Good idea.
That's what my sister got her in-laws last year for Christmas.
Oh, wow.
Was to go see Comedy Magic.
A gift card.
They'd never been. They live in the area, and they just had never been, and they were like, "Oh, what a fun night to go out."
experience, right? Date night. So sorry, came back in my funnel.
You can give them because some Hilton Head businesses are small; they don't have traditional online gift cards.
Yeah.
But you can always call and reserve tickets or kind of do a gift card that way. So if you don't be discouraged if you don't see gift cards online.
That's true.
There's
That's a good
always
point.
ways, and we're still an area that people pick up their phones. It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
You get to talk to the human behind it, and sometimes you just you meet a new friend,
Yep.
a new person that you may never know had you not called.
Yep.
Amen.
But that is an excellent idea for
Yeah.
just an alternative gift for an
Oh,
experience.
I think it's great. A show.
And
Okay.
you could use that anytime throughout the year,
Yeah.
which is you don't have to just go during the holiday shows.
That's great. So sorry for interrupting you on that. Awesome. So I know we're getting to the end here.
So
Couple
obviously,
things.
part of the festivities is dining
Yes.
out. What do you have on? We just got a little general thing here about. You got some things
Seasonal
to talk about.
foods
Seasonal
and
foods,
drinks.
different things going on. Anything you want
so-
to bring up and highlight?
So, kind of what I mentioned before was one of the big things this time of year is holiday gift cards. So, a lot of restaurant groups or restaurants will be offering, if you buy X amount of dollars, you're going to get like a more, or you get your gift card to keep for yourself or anything.
Yeah.
So, that's always a really great way to kind of stock up throughout the year. So
Yeah.
you could just, if you know you love Slow Country Barbecue or something, like just buy a bunch of gift cards this time of year. So then you're set for the whole season.
Yeah.
But a lot of places are offering just holiday menus. One of the ones I wanted to mention was It's Greek to Me.
Okay.
They offer kind of like traditional Greek
Okay.
Christmas meals.
Okay.
So it's kind of they have like a little bit of a spin.
Yeah.
And always be weary this time of year is make sure you always check a restaurant's hours
Yes. Good
because
point.
it can change very
Yes.
quickly
Yes.
their normal traditional hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just this time of year, and you'd be surprised. A lot of people stay open throughout the holiday season. You would think there'd be a lot more closures, but there's even places to eat on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
You can find the lists. We do an article on, I believe it's Hilton Head or HiltonHeadIsland.com
Okay.
of places open on Christmas Day.
Okay.
Do you have a list for Thanksgiving too?
We
just
do.
for the
Yes.
future.
So-
yeah. Okay.
We always do. The big three of closure dates is usually Easter, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. But we have usually articles for all of those.
Okay.
Of
Great.
places that are open for those days because it is surprising how many people are in town
Yes.
Yeah.
during that time of year. So it's because a lot of people think like, oh, everybody's home, but some people are on vacation,
Yeah.
so they do need to go out to eat
Yeah.
those nights. And if you're out on those nights, I always just say, tip your server a little extra if
Yeah.
you can,
Yeah.
because it's they are working on a holiday. So
That's a good point.
but it's very nice that a lot of places do accommodate, especially for our Hilton Head visitors that
Yeah.
are coming in.
That's a great point.
Yeah,
That's
that is.
great.
Now I had something on here about Hilton Head Distillery. Do we want to mention them?
Yeah,
Highlight
Hilton
them?
Head Distillery. So they have, if people have never been to Hilton Head Distillery, it's a whole destination point beyond not just buying you can do the whole tour.
Yeah.
If you look at their Adden Island events, I believe there's a coupon code as well to because it does cost to go through, but it comes with like sips and tastings.
Okay.
But they and they always have a recipe in island events.
Okay.
Some of them
Oh,
sound
great.
so good.
All right. Well, we'll have to
Yeah.
definitely look them up.
That's where Bull Rush Gin does theirs out of there.
Hilton Head.
Oh,
That's a
a
local
local
gin.
gin.
Yep.
Yeah. yeah.
And it's they have various seasonal alcohols this time of year.
Yeah.
So that's another opportunity of that's a good gift is getting
That's a
to
great
get
gift.
someone.
That's a
Yes,
great
that's
gift.
a really good gift.
Sorry.
And the tourists are nice too to go and do the sampling and do the flights because then you can decide which one you really like.
Yeah.
Versus buying a whole bottle, you can kind of just get your little nibs
Yep.
of each one.
And they usually have live music and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's why I said it's kind of it's a whole destination
Yeah.
point. And if people are not familiar, it's on the north end of Hilton Head.
Okay.
So it's a little bit it's not right on 278. So you do have to kind of know where you're going a little
Is
bit more.
it over on Cardinal?
Cardinal?
Yeah.
Cardinal.
Yeah.
Okay, so over by the airport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
I
great.
can't remember if that's their actual address, but it is. It's around.
It's
Right.
somewhere
It's
around
around
there.
there.
Yeah.
If they Google it, they'll find it.
No.
Or go to hiltonhead.com.
There you go.
This is on
Awesome.
there.
Well, so we're going to switch gears, and
Yeah.
before we wrap up here, let's talk New Year's because that is all really, really close.
That takes you up through Christmas.
Yep.
New Year's, what do you got? Are there
Yeah.
hotels, events, parties?
So one that I mentioned earlier was Alexander's.
Yes.
They do a prefix dinner and champagne toast on
Oh,
New
wow.
Year's Eve.
Okay.
So that one, you do have to make reservations, and they do fill up pretty quickly. But that is a very organized, like full dinner, and it's
Great.
nice that you get your champagne
Yes.
as well. So they are for sure open on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Because a lot of places close
Yeah.
a little bit early.
Yeah.
Yep.
But the official are I guess, downtown of sorts is the Harbortown New Year's Eve ball drop.
Yes.
Okay.
And something that a lot of people don't realize is there are two.
Yes, there is too.
There's 7 p.m., which
Yeah.
is the family-friendly ball drop. That's when I kind of like to participate in myself.
Not gonna lie, we do too.
And then there's, of course, midnight. So you have 2 ball drops, which is just the fact that they do that is
I know,
so
it's great.
nice.
It is.
Because not everybody wants to stay up until midnight.
Yeah.
And even if you're traveling to it, you don't want to drive home
Yes,
Yeah.
that late.
at 1 o'clock in the morning. And it's just, you don't want to be out and about.
Yeah.
But I do always encourage if people can go out to go see an actual ball drop versus seeing
Yeah.
the Times Square one
Yeah.
on TV.
Well, it's similar to Times Square, not
It's-
as big. I
it's
mean, we
cute.
got our own ball
It's fun.
right above the
They've got, like,
Harbortown.
music and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
It's just a whole
It's
thing.
festive.
It is. It's
very
just
fun.
part of it.
Yeah.
And like you said, like seeing the lights are still going to be on display.
Yep.
So seeing that still like reflecting in the basin, it's really beautiful.
Yeah.
But I cannot get over the fact that they do 2
Yeah.
ball
Yeah.
drops, and I don't think it takes.
I can. I mean, we had a lot of retirees. I mean, I remember when I first
We're not
moved here.
retirees,
I
and we
know,
don't
but
do
when
the
we
second
first
one.
moved here, we're like, nobody's out past 9. It's like, you come from Charlotte.
Yeah.
It's
So you
24/7.
understand 7. Yeah, I get it.
I was gonna say, but at 7 o'clock, it's already pitch black.
It is, and
It
it's been
is.
dark for
It
an hour and a
is.
half already.
It's funny
We've-
because we're usually like, even now, we're like, you ready to watch a movie? And we always have a cup of tea at night.
Yeah.
It's like 7:30. She's like, you ready for tea? I'm like, it's only 7:30.
7:30.
I know. And
That's when we have no sports.
it feels like 10 p.m.
It
though.
does. It does.
It gets.
It does.
So that's why I always.
It's really nice though.
I find that people kind of are, and you can even check the events. Like I think a lot of things happen more in the morning.
Yes.
You can tell people are kind of filling
Yeah.
that daytime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why if you're able to spend as much daytime hours outside,
Yeah.
you can go kayaking. You can go do things to absorb your vitamin D.
Exactly.
It does get dark, no matter where you are.
A little bit
It's
early.
like 5:30 or 5.
It's 5:30.
It's like 5.
Five.
Yeah, I mean, because we
Even-
tried to go to the baseball field to practice, and it's getting like 5
Five-ish,
o'clock. I
yeah.
can't, unless
Can't
we have
really
lights
see.
on. Yeah.
So, all
I
right.
want to circle back real quick just to make sure. So, like, we used to always go to these events where hotels. Do you know if any hotels do any sort of New Year's Eve events where you can
Yeah.
like book a room? They have a meal in the,
There's
you know,
more
celebration.
organized stuff over in Savannah
okay,
Okay.
for more of that kind of organized
overnight kind of package deal.
package deal
Uh-huh.
with and oftentimes there'll be like a 20% off or something kind
Okay.
of
Yeah.
just to encourage and always check you should check savannah.com. There's a lot of times discounts for sometimes some of the hotels in Savannah will offer a discount if you're from the neighboring counties.
Local. Okay.
Okay.
And that applies to some of the museums. Like there are free museum days.
Oh, wow.
As long as you have a Beaufort County ID, it
Okay.
still applies.
Okay.
wow.
Okay.
They're just encouraging people to go back and forth.
Yeah.
Hilton Head doesn't have as much organized like hotel kind of celebrations, but there is one. The one we were just talking about is Comedy Magic.
Yep.
They have a New Year's Eve party.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
great.
It sells out every year. So
Okay.
if you're watching this right now,
Get your ticket.
Now.
and they do a really great performance, but it's like it would be one of the most organized. Like it feels like an actual New Year's Eve party.
Okay.
That's
So
great.
they have hors d'oeuvres and champagne and all of that. Okay.
Wow.
And it's
All right.
but that one is not a 7 p.m. That is a true midnight celebration.
So, okay. So that goes all the
That
way.
goes all the way. Yeah, they stay
All
up
right.
late.
Awesome.
So
Well,
real
that
quick,
is-
I got to ask this, but on
Okay.
a personal note, what's the one event that you personally, you and your husband, you think you're most excited to do?
For December?
Yeah. And if I
Oh,
put you on the
yes.
spot, we'll cut it right here.
I think I kind of want to do the sandy sledding this year.
Really?
I don't know if I can convince my husband to participate with me, so it might just be.
Yeah.
Maybe
One
we'll do a Real
person
Talk
on- I
one.
was
How
gonna
about that? A Real
say.
Talk Island event.
I was gonna say, if you need someone on the Real Talk team, I possibly might be available.
Yeah.
But it's and I really want to go see the choral performance this year. I've missed it the last
Yeah.
couple of years, and I think that it is, especially being earlier
Yes.
into the month, it's kind of like kicking off. But I just want to go around And there's so many of the different, kind of like I was talking about, all the different shops. There's so many different pop-up events. Like people, you mentioned making ornaments.
Yes.
There's so many places where you can make cookies or make charm bracelets and all these different things of all these small businesses that do so many little pop-up shops. And it's great that you can like just support the businesses while getting your own little keepsake and have your own little experience. Because I think that's what everywhere the small businesses do so much better is they provide the experience beyond just the keepsake. We've mentioned them before, like Sea Love.
I was going to say Sea Love, that would be a good one.
They always do, like they even did a Wicked themed one for the movie that just came out. They had like the pink and green votive things, like the different, and it was like a discounted price for those colors.
Wow.
But even some coffee shops, like they'll do different like promotions. It's just nice to be able to support the small places.
Well, and it really helps you get into the swing of things, you know, get into the spirit. It's great.
Well, people are all dressed up and doing the whole thing. But it's, again, you can never be bored in the Lowcountry. There's always, even when you think it's as slow as can be, there's still so much going on.
Well, literally, I was like, well, there's a quick hour of things to do in December. I mean, here we are in December, which is a slow month, and we have so much that we just covered there.
Well, and thank you guys for like amplifying that there is more stuff to do at this time of year. Because even as we, our next one will be our January and February. January and February truly are the slowest time of the year. But there still is a lot going on, so that will be next month. But it's this time it always seems so quiet. Maybe, and it's also dark at 5:30. So it seems more quiet.
But watch those movies we were talking about. Watch the old movies. Well, Erika, thank you so much
thanks again
for bringing us all
this. We look forward to the
this.
January, February. But for now, all you folks out there, thank you for watching. And make sure you hit HiltonHead.com. Look for the Island Events magazine. All throughout the island, you can find it all in the stores. You can find it pretty much everywhere, right?
Yeah, our December issue, you can't miss it. It'll be Santa and Elf on a bike.
Santa and Elf on a bike. Perfect for Hilton Head. But thank you again. Please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, share, and make sure you come back for more.
And have a happy holidays.
And have a very happy holiday.
Don't forget to follow, like, share, and subscribe to Real Talk Hilton Head and leave us a review to help others discover the Lowcountry lifestyle.